Hello again. Um, so you probably, if you're watching this, you don't know what I'm doing on here. You're probably just watching me throw out videos, kind of like throwing darts at a board. And that's because I don't think I have a plan for what I want to do here. Um, when I make these videos, they're mainly for myself, right? I mean, people can watch them and enjoy them, but they're really for me. I talk about stuff I like Pokemon and card games. Which, by the way, this will transition into a Pokemon video, but the first half is just going to kind of be where I want to do with this channel. If for like the two people who like actively watch, and I do love you too, by the way, I appreciate you. Here's a little heart. Basically, it's like a little diary thing where I can just upload these. I can go back and listen to them because I like the sound of my own voice. I'm not a narcissist, I promise. And it's just very nice. If you don't know who I am for some reason, I'm Desmond. My hobbies include Pokemon, card games, cosplay. I like reading manga. I like playing video games. I like eating food because I'm fat. I like going to work. Not really, but I mean, it's just kind of what most of my day is. However, that's what I talk about a lot on here. It's going to see a lot of card game stuff. I want to make another TCG Pocket video coming up because we haven't got the set two yet. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a video talking about what I want to see out of set two. So that'll be the next one, actually. Next one uploaded after this, if I remember. Regardless, this video is going to be about my Regulation G team as of January 8th. Okay, so this is back to Regulation G. We had a good run on Regulation H. That was really great. Going back to the previous format, we have one restricted legend. We have access to like the Paradox Mons. We have access to all that good stuff. So my team right now is actually based around Kyurem White, which is a Pokemon I think is really good on paper, and in testing the team, I think I've had really good success. You obviously going to pair it up with Alolan Ninetales because Alolan Ninetales is really good. It has access to Snow Warning to set up snow. The only issue is it's pretty fast, so sometimes you lose Weather Wars if you're going against something like a Pelipper, but you have access to like switch around, so it's still pretty good. Alolan Ninetales is running choice specs. I think that's very good on Alolan Ninetales. I think I'm running Life Orb on my Kyurem White just to get some extra damage out of blizzards and stuff like freeze shocks. Is it freeze shock? No, that's the other one. It's the ice burn. That's what it's called. I'm using Terra Fire on it just because steel types seem to be a problem for my team, and with Terra Fire and Blue Flare, whatever it's called, I can just kind of nuke things. I think that's pretty good. Regardless, I'm enjoying that. The rest of my team is consists of Sinistcha because we have issues with physical attackers, specifically Urshifu Water. We also have access to defeat other Pokemon who are better than us because we have Raging Bolt, and Raging Bolt is insanely strong. I don't need to stress that. Raging Bolt is really good in any format that I think is available in. I think Thunderclass is really good. I think Electric Dragon is really good typing. Because if you're fighting the Paradox Mons who like electric terrain, aka Miraidon, who has to share the same typing, you benefit from electric terrain while also benefiting from the sun with photosynthesis. I think that's really good. I'm also using Chi-Yu because my team is special attack focused, and I think Chi-Yu being on the field to lower the special defense of the opponent's team is very good. This video swapped really fast. I thought the first part was going to be a lot longer. I talk quickly, and that is a problem. If that's an issue, and you guys want me to talk slower, let me know. I'll do that. But I do talk very fast. That's just kind of natural. I'm using like Chi-Yu, I'm using Sinistcha, I'm using Raging Bolt, I'm using Cresselia. Cresselia is really fun. I've been using Ally Switch. Things I didn't know about Ally Switch, I didn't know it had increased priority. I think that's what's fun to find out. I also like the fact that Cresselia gets access to things like the Lunar Dance. I think it's what's called Lunar Blessing. Lunar Dance is the one where she kills herself, right? The Lunar Blessing is the one where she just heals. Yeah, Lunar Blessing is really good. I think it's really useful. I think Cresselia is a really good mon because she's bulky and she can sit next to any of the other Pokemon basically and make it work. I've had some games where using Ally Switch multiple turns in a row messed with my opponent enough to where I can cheek out a win against a team I had no business winning against. Now, I do feel like this team does have some hard counters. Miraidon's insanely good. I do feel like Calyrex Shadow Rider's really good. I do think there needs to be a place for Icy Wind on this team because apparently Kyurem Black and Kyurem White can't learn Glaciate, but normal Kyurem can, and I guess that makes sense. But for the sake of it, I'm sorry, I'm getting text. For the sake of it, I do feel like you know I feel like we still lose to Shadow Rider, and Shadow Rider is very popular. So is Ice Rider, and that's another team we might be losing to because we set up Snow. It's gonna be hard to take them down because they get a defense boost. But that's why we're using the special attacking side. We also have access to a special attacking fire move, which I can Terra Fire to hit with. Obviously, if they're going to use like Terra Water on their Ice Rider, that could be some problems. But once again, we have Raging Bolt. I tried my best to cover, all my bases. We have like Matcha Gotcha on Sinistcha. If we can cheek out a burn on Pokemon that is relevant on like Rillaboom and stuff. Regardless, I think the team is really fun. I think the team is really good. It does require sometimes that the weather is up. I do feel like Kyurem hits hard enough without hail. I'm sorry, snow. It's snow now, right? Without snow, but you do want to get off as many blizzards as possible, right? Like obviously blizzards what you're clicking if you can. But I do feel like Kyurem does a really good job. I think it's something that a lot of people have been trying out. I have seen a couple of people run teams like this, and I think that's very interesting. So I'm not the only one looking at Kyurem White and hoping that it can kind of make a dent, but I'm enjoying it, man. It's a lot of fun. And I do feel like this team might be doing something, at least for me. It's a playstyle I like. I learned my favorite playstyle. I'm not very much a slow player. I can do balance. I'm not really good with balance. But when it comes to like hyper offense, I do really good with those teams. For example, my favorite team in regulation F was Ursaluna with Cresselia. I thought that was really fun because it was kind of turn one, you can like protect Trick Room and then hyper aggro from there and on. I thought it was really good and a lot of fun to play. So Regulation F was really good. Getting a phone call, so I think the video is going to kind of end here. But yeah, if you're playing Regulation H, F, let me know. Let me know what Pokemon you're excited for this format. And yeah, thanks for letting me waste your time.